Hey guys, Kiwi here. In this video, I wanted to talk about Daryl Dixon during Season 7b of The Walking Dead and what we can expect from him. He's definitely a fan favorite who will hopefully be getting a lot more screen time during March to War. That being said, spoilers for everything in the show up to the most recent episode, Season 7, Episode 9, Rockin' the Road. So first off, I wanted to just give a brief recap on how Daryl's been handling Season 7. To make a long story short, he's been a prisoner to Negan at the Sanctuary ever since the premiere of Season 7, up until episode 708 where he actually escaped successfully. He met up with Jesus, who brought him back to the hilltop just in time to meet up with everyone else for the beginning of Season 7b while they went and talked to Gregory. Now during episode 709, he ends up being brought to the kingdom along with Rick and everyone else to convince Ezekiel to rise up alongside with them. Sadly, Ezekiel refuses, at least for now, but he allows Daryl to stay there as the kingdom would act like a safe haven for him from the Saviors. Rick tries to tell him to convince Ezekiel to change his mind, but how would Daryl accomplish that? New scenes from a sneak peek actually show Richard asking Daryl for help, and I wonder what exactly that is. Many people, including myself, have mentioned that Richard would love teaming up with our main survivors, considering he's so eager to take out the Saviors himself. So maybe we could see some sort of plan unfold between Daryl and Richard in that regard. It looks like Richard is the one who gives Daryl a crossbow, and let me just say thank God, because it looks amazing to have one of those things in his hands again. I hope that one day he gets to use that damn crossbow on Dwight and get some frickin' revenge, but anyways, I wanted to talk about another scene from the sneak peek, which involves Morgan and Richard having quite the stare down at each other within the kingdom. So will they have some sort of conflict? I feel like this short trailer has practically teased the entire future story arc for the kingdom, and we just need to put the pieces together. So it seems like Richard and Morgan are going to come to some sort of bypass, and I wonder if Daryl will be the determining factor here. I could see Daryl trying to talk some sense into Morgan, but who knows if that'll work, honestly. I can't say I've seen many extensive conversations between the two of them, and all I can see happening is Morgan getting all stubborn about his beliefs while Daryl just gets ineffectively angry at it all. And so seeing that not really going anywhere, this brings me to my next subject, which is basically Caryl. Daryl is now closer to her than ever before without either of them knowing of their whereabouts. And honestly, this is just killing me. I really want to see a reunion, and I feel like we will within the next few episodes. I absolutely love the idea of that strong bond and connection between the two of them, as Caryl and Daryl are honestly such a badass team just waiting to be reckoned with. So I wonder how exactly they will meet. I assume Daryl will probably hear about her first, considering he's the one around everyone at the kingdom. Maybe Daryl will give Morgan a hard time about letting Caryl go, prompting him to set up some sort of meeting between the two of them. Daryl could also mention Caryl to Richard, possibly explaining the things she's done to him, making him understand how incredibly dangerous she is. If Daryl and Caryl get together, I could definitely see that being Carol's turning point, causing her to ultimately get involved. I imagine Daryl telling her about how he feels like he caused Glenn's death due to his rage over Abraham's death, along with the story of his imprisonment. I could definitely see Caryl becoming completely furious over this, hopefully knocking some sense back into her as she finally regains some will to fight for the people that she loves. And so if Caryl and Daryl really do come together, I could see them possibly even convincing Ezekiel to change his mind. Ezekiel has obviously taken some sort of liking towards Caryl just like he did towards Michonne in the comics. So whatever is going on there between Caryl and Ezekiel, it would definitely help him listen to her, if Caryl would even want to agree to talk to him, that is. We also see Ezekiel visiting Caryl once again in another clip from the sneak peek, bringing some of the soldiers from the kingdom with him this time instead of Shiva. I wonder what exactly this conversation will include and what the circumstances are. We see Alvaro, Jerry, along with those two other background soldiers, but no Benjamin, no Morgan, no Richard, and no Daryl. It seems like Ezekiel wants to have another private chat with Caryl, but why exactly? I think that he could be possibly telling her about Daryl, or even just about Rick in general. It's entirely possible that he mentions Rick and his group arriving at the kingdom, along with what they requested of him, completely unaware that she even knows them. So how would this make Caryl react? I could definitely see Ezekiel just completely mentioning Rick out of sheer coincidence, having no idea that Caryl used to be a part of their community, just using it as a simple conversation topic, or maybe to get an opinion of her on the matter. Either way, I could definitely see some interesting dialogue occurring between the two of them, resulting in both of them hopefully connecting the dots with each other, resolving the situation of secrecy around Caryl. If Ezekiel can talk to Caryl about Rick, maybe he'll learn enough about them to trust them and want to believe in them. Ezekiel only doesn't want to follow Rick's lead because he's never led a battle before and he's scared to lead his own men out to their deaths. Now, although that is a different topic for a future video, I will say that all of these characters will eventually team up together, fixing Ezekiel's reluctance to help out Alexandria. We all know Ezekiel is going to give in one way or another, it's just a matter of time until we see the events fall into place that caused this all to happen. What do you guys think about all of this? Is there anything that I've missed? Feel free to leave any opinions or theories in the comments section below, and let me know how you guys feel about Caryl convincing Ezekiel to change his mind. I really hope that Caryl and Daryl just solve everyone's problems if you couldn't tell, so let's just cross our fingers and hope that we get at least a few great scenes between them before Season 7 comes to a close. That's pretty much it for me though, guys. If you've enjoyed anything I've said today, definitely don't be shy to hit that thumbs up button as it really helps out my videos reach more people. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.
The saviors, they own our lives. And they will come looking. But there is a way out.
We want the same things. We need your help.
For more video, go to amc.com.